I go to that site, which is conveniently located on the Chrome browser, which is, and we see it's an excellent connection, it says, but I don't see the face yet, and it's swirling around. There we are. Wave, Jimmy, wave. Okay. We are live on YouTube. You know, I had a soda, and obviously I'm not very loud, so I need to bring up the mic to where it registers my voice. Let's bring it up to here. How about that? Is that good? No, that ain't good. All right. We'll just have to rough that. All right, here we go. Enough of this soliloquy stuff. Let's start the show. This is the Danny Roberts tribute and concert. I'm going to reenact a concert. We'll see. We'll just try to make this work. But here's what I need to do to begin the show. And let's bring down to, okay, that's okay. And let's begin the show. Thank you. Thank you.
This is a Sedition Records update with your host, Jimmy Lee.
That was when I had hair. You know, I got that laugh where I could laugh on cue. It almost sounds like taunting. No, okay, but we do have this song. I promised Nikki Krasinski that we would begin this way. By golly, cancel. Thank you. Bring up the music. We are rolling. Okay, is that music as long as it's going to get? Yeah, I guess so.
Rolling, though the streams are swollen, keep them doggies rolling,
Okay, let's get rid of the full screen thing. Oh, we got the full screen thing now. Oh, it's not, but... Oh, I gotta bring it up to... Well, I won't. You can't see what's on my computer, but I can see the Blues Brothers. Jim... No, not Jim, but... What is it? Jim Belushi and John Belushi? John Belushi, yes. Along with Dan Aykroyd. Okay, whatever. Minimize. Okay, now let's go to the other music source, which I queued up specifically for this. And, you know, I'm navigating. And first go like that. And you know what? Sometimes you just gotta say, well, let's say this. Danny Roberts was a very well beloved performer and actor. I mean, you've seen him when he's on stage. He had great stage presence. He was a great musician. He was a wonderful artist. Let's see if I've got some, you know, I think everybody, you know, that worked with him saw some of his 45s that he released back in the 80s. And this podcast is meant to let him know that we care for him and his music will live forever. So I'm not getting to that yet, but I'm going to have warm up to this concert that we're going to try to recreate for you. We'll have Danny Roberts music. I don't know. I reached out to Jimmy Powers. We're heartbroken over this. I'll go to his Facebook page, see what people are saying, and try to recreate a concert that he never was able to give to a full sold-out stadium. So I'm going to try to recreate that full sold-out stadium where everyone purchases a ticket of 30 to 50,000 people screaming for Danny Roberts. And one thing he mentioned to me when we were talking, and I brought him on board to Sedition Records, because I said, you know, it's a shame we couldn't get you to play at the B-side there at Scottsdale when we had the Independent Artist Spotlight show. And to let you know even more, he was one of the first artists I met when azradio.live, if it exists, began rolling a little bit. He reached out to me and said he wanted to meet me. He wanted us to play Danny Roberts music on TuneIn, which was on the TuneIn app at the time. We played Danny Roberts a lot on that independent internet station. And he sat with me with Jimmy Powers and told me about the Plump Tones. The Plump Tones were pretty much his house band for the Danny Roberts project. I may be wrong, but I know he used a lot of the musicians of the Plump Tones to create his music, which is a compliment because the Plump Tones were amazing. And I'll play some of their music as tribute to Danny Roberts because he loved that band. He also had great affection for Full Well Studios. Mike Bolenbach was the brainchild behind the recording of the Plump Tone. Is it Plump Tones or Plump Tones? Plump Tones, I think. We'll find out when I go to it. But it's the Plump Tones. And great guitarist. And he has videos on YouTube that are about over a dozen years old, but they're really good. I think he was the forerunner of live performance recorded on Pro Tools and all that, and then uploaded onto YouTube. I've seen other artists do that like 10 years later or something like that, but Mike Bolenbach was very revolutionary in recording Pro Tools for a live band and then creating what you're going to see today. And that will be in about 15, 20 minutes or so. We'll see. Now, I've got to keep this rolling till 4 p.m. because we're going to have some guests on the show also. I'm keeping, I'm on YouTube. Okay. We're going to have some guests. I sent out invites to Puff of Charlevoix, Michigan, and Steve Gauthier, and they're scheduled to join us at 4 p.m. today, Mountain Time. It's 7 p.m. in Florida and Michigan. So we'll see how that works out. So the first thing we're going to do is have fun and then talk about recreating a concert. I'm going to try to recreate a concert for you that he reached out to me and said, gee, Jim, wouldn't it be neat if we toured together and Danny Roberts would tour and Jimmy Boggs would play on the same stage as Danny Roberts? And I don't know who would warm up who. I'd probably warm up Danny Roberts because I'm just a piano player. But he would always play with an entire band. He would have a horn section. He would have the entire band, backup singers. He was a true professional in the Phoenix scene. And man, we're going to miss that son of a gun, because he gave me a 45 that was printed specifically from the 80s. And, that's sad. Daggone it. Why? It just shows that life, you got to take every day and live it to your fullest. Yeah, you got to live it to your fullest. So anyhow, Danny Roberts did live his life to the fullest, and you'll hear music from him in about 20 minutes. So let's have fun, okay? So unfortunately, you have to see my face while I do all this, but let's get this going now. Okay, let's go. Go, 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 go. I think Mr. Roberts would approve. Mr. Roberts, I toast you.
listening to the station you're listening to.
Now, it's always good to share a little bit about yourself when doing something like this. And, I got to say something. It's been a very interesting journey through where I'm sitting here now, aren't I? But it's been very odd because I spoke to my psychiatrist this morning, and I've been without medication of heavy sedation for 5 to 6 months now. And essentially what you're seeing is a person that's not on antipsychotic drugs that were prescribed in 1996, which conveniently left me unable to think for 35 years. Wonderful. So, but here's the concern. Because every time 4 times previous, I went off the medication, I went bonkers. We're talking Alzey Mental Hospital in Germany. We're talking St. Louis, the mental hospital there when I was attending broadcast school. We're talking being locked in my condo in 2017 for 3 days straight because I was just off my rocker, you could say. And that's when I met Danny Roberts in 2017. We met at Starbucks. We sat there and he was very unimpressed. He went, "Well, you're not what I thought you'd be." That's, when you get that impression when you meet someone, you go, "You're not what I thought you'd be." Well, from that day on, I was always trying to make it an effort to be what people want. So that's always been what I've strived for. So anyhow, let's go back to this. But I just want to mention to you that I forget what brought that up. Oh, yeah. I'm 5 months without medication, any medication. So I feel calm, I feel reserved, I feel with both feet planted. I feel good. I've never felt better. So it's an experiment of life. And, this is odd, but let's just check to make sure that everything's still running. Pro Tools, check Pro Tools. Yep, still got a signal on Pro Tools. It's not a very loud one, but the voice is... It's sending a thin line, so it makes me wonder if it's a strong voice. It sounds strong in the ears, I guess. So, yeah, what I'm getting at, what was I talking about? Without medication. Yeah, I feel good. What can I say? I feel really good. Went crazy 4 times when I went off the medication, but this time I feel very confident because I feel like I'm surrounded by people that I know support me. Support one another. Let's say that. I support them, they support us, we support everybody. And I trust my wife 100%. Before I was in a world where I did not know who to trust. I didn't, I unfortunately would trust the wrong people and then not know who to trust after that. And I gotta say, one of the most interesting things, and I really don't even know what I'm doing, to be honest, but when I listen to past podcasts and I go, did I just burp in front of the Vice President of the United States of America? Things like that are happening on the podcast where people answer my calls. I'm like calling Sirius Record or Sirius FM or whatever. And some huge influential character would appear on the other side of the phone, but I would not know. I wouldn't know. I'd go, "Oh, this is just a phone center representative." And then, when you drink a soda, what do you do? So now, in all due respect, I would never do that in front of the Vice President, knowing that I was in front of the Vice President. But that's the fun of this. Having fun. I mean, let's face it, it was fun. Funny. Ms. Harris, burp, burp. You don't do that in front of political figures that are of worthiness. No, you don't do it to anybody, to be honest, unless you're joking around. And that's entirely what I was doing. And, let's face it, if you went to let's think of some iconic figure that's in a role of authority. Let me think. Okay, let's just take the president. Say the president was sitting across from you. Would you sit there and go, have you heard that one song, well, I won't say it by Aerosmith. It begins like this. You know, you don't do that. There's certain etiquette that you do and don't do in front of people of, what's it called? Respect. Respect. I would not burp in the face of them normally unless I had no clue who they were, and that's exactly the case. So enough of this rambling stuff. Let's get back to the show with this, which is the introduction, and we're going to go into something else. Let's go into this because I'm boring myself too.
Hey, it's that time again. It's the Jimmy Lee Boggs Show, starring Jimmy Lee Boggs. And now here's your host, Jimmy Lee Boggs.
Hello, this is Jimmy Lee Boggs, and I'm about to play some of my favorite music for you. So sit back and enjoy. I think you'll really enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, then I hope that someone will. This is my favorite songs I've written about moi. So sit back and enjoy. It's all my greatest shit. Hey! So there's 10 songs. This, at least last time I counted. So sit back and enjoy. These are all my greatest hits. Hey! Okay, I'm not one to waste time, so I'm going right into it. Let's recreate a Danny Roberts concert. Thank you. It's the power station. We are the power station. Let's recreate a Danny Roberts concert. Danny Roberts concert. Now, obviously, there's visual I have to be concerned with. So this will be turned into a podcast, which will be later distributed, probably later tonight, on all streaming services. But in the meantime, we got to work with this to recreate the theater of the mind. And I have never tried to do skits while visual, and especially trying to recreate a concert. But let's do it anyhow. Okay. Oh, honey, have you seen bands in town? Danny Roberts is playing Talking Stick Arena again. Oh, really? Did you get tickets? Of course, I got 4 tickets. There's only 2 of us. Yeah, but after the concert, we plan on having twins, honey. Danny Roberts. Okay, Danny Roberts is playing Talking Stick Arena. His tickets have sold out, and that means that he sold them for $5 a piece, and he sold out so that everybody could have a ticket so that they could sell out and be at his show. Yes, Danny Roberts. The show is slated to take place at 3 o'clock on March 27th, Wednesday, in Phoenix, Arizona, at the basketball arena. So everyone's purchased their tickets, and on Bands in Town, they got the little insignia saying, Danny Roberts is playing at Talking Stick Arena tonight, and it's free parking, yay! You know, Danny thought of everything. He thought of everything to get that stadium filled for this concert. So let's not dilly-dally. Let's learn about Talking Stick Arena, which I have no clue what it is. What it is now, I think it's something else. Let's find out what it is. So let's go to learn about the stadium that Danny Roberts is going to be playing at in a few minutes. So we'll go here, and it's called Phoenix Basketball Stadium. And I know, it changes names every 4 years. I mean, I'm an America West guy. Inside the Phoenix Suns Footprint Center. Okay, let's find out where Danny Roberts is playing. Let's hear it. Yep, that's where I'll be singing. No, I won't be singing. That's where I'll be singing.
What's going on, world? Brand new episode of Royal Key there on your screen. I'm your host, George Kill, and I'm here with my guy, the ultimate Suns broadcaster, Tom Leander. Tom, what's going on, man?
This is part 2, man. Great to see you.
For sure. The Tom of Georgia again.
Yeah, welcome to the Palace, man.
Yeah.
First it was a practice facility, and now here in downtown Phoenix, this place, you are going to be blown away.
I'm already blown away. Now, I want to do something different this time.
All right.
Last time we saw a facility tour of the practice facility. This time I want to see how many different ways you can view a game from a fan perspective.
How much time you got? And every vantage point point for the fans too is just spectacular. I mean, whether you're in a suite, whether you're down on the floor level, you're behind the scenes, in some of the exclusive suites as well. And it's not hard to find a bar or a drink around here either. So if you get thirsty, George, we can find you a bar.
I just might.
All right, George, as you can see, I mean, this scoreboard, brand new, 6 times larger than the old one, all new audio. And we talked about the theater lighting too. It's just all the focus is on the court itself. You have double layer of suites, the LED boards, the ring that goes around the inner bowl is fantastic. And really, there's just not a bad seat in this stadium. And even if you have a seat upstairs, you can come down here to one of the public bars, grab a drink, and watch the game from basically what feels like a suite level. I mean, it's just an experience that is unforgettable.
All right, so Tom, where are we now?
We are in the Ultra Club. We are basically underneath the lower bowl of the arena. So if you're
Well, honey, I went and got our tickets at the bands in town, and for an extra $1.50, we got to stay in the Ultra Club. Thank you, Danny Roberts. He thought of everything. He made it affordable for everybody to go see him live at the Footprint Center in Phoenix, Arizona, formerly known as Talking Stick. No, that was Sky something. Regardless, it's where they play basketball. Honey, we're in the Ultra Club for $1.50, and that included your ticket too. And we're here in the swanky part of the stadium, getting ready to mosey on down to our balcony seats in the last row so that we could see Danny Roberts, because there are no other seats besides that, because they're all filled up with the Danny Roberts fan club of 100,000. Footprint Center now can hold 100,000, standing room only, obviously. Okay, let's roll along. All right. So everybody took their seats. Let's get crowd noise. Oh, let's just go right into the show. Okay, we will do that. First, we need audience participation. Thank you. Okay, thank you. And we'll recreate the show beginning as of now. You're in your seats. People are talking. They're all tired because it took them 20 minutes to get that slice of pizza and a beer and to walk back up to their seats. But ladies and gentlemen, the Danny Roberts! Thank you. Okay, I'm not Danny Roberts, but I'm going to try to pretend I'm Danny Roberts. Oh, I'm as well. If someone wants to watch, where they go? They go to YouTube. I got to tell Kurt Puphaft to go to YouTube. Okay, let's help the sound effects. Okay, thank you. Kurt Puphaft just instant texted me, and I must tell him to go to YouTube to see the show. Okay, what did I say before that? I'm just preparing for the 7 p.m. Eastern time show, which is 4 p.m. our time, which means I have an hour to do the Danny Roberts concert. So anyhow, he says, if someone wants to watch, where do they go? YouTube. Okay, YouTube. So Puff, who is the guest of the show, I had to let him know, go watch YouTube for this. And I should mention, no, I won't mention it, but it'll be on all streaming services as a podcast. Okay, back to Danny Roberts. Ladies and gentlemen, how do you do this? You stop the show and then start it again? Oh, yeah, just do that. Okay, thank you. Oops, which one is this on? Oh, it's on. Okay. I didn't even triple that. Okay. All right, Danny Roberts, when he took the stage, he commanded the stage, and you're going to see this in a second as we go to first. Thank you. Can we get a little quiet, please? Thank you. This song, well, I can't put words in Danny's mouth, but this is what I think he did. He wrote a song called Voices, and when I hear Voices, his song, it just says the story of what we're doing, and that's why I was so enamored with his music. Not only was it Whiskey, Weed, and Women that sort of drove home the Prescott way of life of having a good time on the wonderful Whiskey Row albums that he put out, to this. And this is the Danny Roberts. Danny Roberts, ladies and gentlemen!
There's a vision in my mind of love divine, but for some reason she can't see me. So I wander off alone. Once again I'm on my own. Then salvation and the vision fade to black. No, I can't see the picture I've been painting. No, I can't see the forest through the trees. But if I could get it right, then the dream would soon take flight, and the vision would drift softly in the breeze. There are voices in my head. Sometimes they're clear, and other times I can't hear what they're saying. Wish that I could figure out what it's all about, then maybe I could live the dream that I've been chasing. The echoes of the music through the years seem to get me through my darkest fears. I hear the loud guitars and the singing in the bars. Yeah, sure the hell beats crying in my beer. Feeling good right now. My heart is racing. Feeling good right now. I'm going home.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Danny Roberts.
There's a feeling in my soul. It lets me know that nothing that I've done in life is wasted. I know I paid my dues, 'cause when I played the blues, I feel old joy returning to my heart. Now I can see the picture I've been painting. Yes, I can see the forest through the trees. I know I got it right, 'cause the dream has taken flight. I hear the voices of the angels in the breeze.
Everybody now.
I hear the voices of the angels in the breeze. I hear the voices of the angels in the breeze.
Mike Wallenbach and Jimmy Powers. Woo! Voices by Dan. Oh, get the crowd noise. Get the crowd noise. Get the crowd noise. Ladies and gentlemen. At first, they're just in total awe. They're going, "Oh my gosh, that was the best song I've ever heard in the world," and that was Danny Roberts. And they're quiet for about this long. Then they finally go like this. Yes, and he gets what he has spent his entire life, what all artists try to achieve, and that's appreciation for the music. And they just keep talking or clapping and cheering because it's Danny Roberts live at the Footprint Center in downtown Phoenix at the Ultra Club. Yeah, honey, that was a great show. I mean, it's just beginning. And yeah, these are the best tickets we ever got for $5. So let's go to Danny Roberts. His next visual is with the Plump Tones. Oh, I'd like to bring on the Plump Tones. I can't even talk like Danny Roberts. Only Danny Roberts can talk like Danny Roberts. So I'm going to be Jimmy Lee Boggs talking like Danny Roberts. I'm going to bring up my favorite band, the Plump Tones, to give you this song. Yay!
that way's the only way I know. It took some time, but then I saw the light, telling me which way I need to go to get me to Whiskey Row. To get me to Whiskey Row, yeah. Cell phone ringing, tweeter tweeting, emails by the score. I've got what some others would tonight. A fire by a railroad track, an open road, and don't look back. See the light and know which way to go to get me to Whiskey Row. To get me to Whiskey Row, yeah. Makes more sense to me if we all go down the Whiskey Row. Down the Whiskey Row. Down the Whiskey Row. Down the Whiskey Row. Down the Whiskey Row.
Oh yeah, that's my sound technique. Oh jeez, that overdrove everything. Okay, now before it goes into this, I'm sending what I just shot of the show. Oh wait, can we get the cheers going? Cheers! It's cheers after that sound feedback, but it gives it character, you know. Okay. Yeah, honey, it's hard to see at this deluxe clubhouse room that we're in. I forget the name of it already, but there's no windows, and all we can hear is a crowd cheering. Okay, this is for everyone, and it's the world. Oh, let's do Phoenix, Arizona for this, because it's at the Footprint Center. And Danny Roberts is drinking a few gulps of water to replenish his hydration, because it's hot in Phoenix right now at the Footprint Center. So they're still cheering, but you know, as a caveat, let's mention this. I originally had ideas of warming him up in some sort of national tour or worldwide tour or even a regional tour. Heck, we could play the Lost Leaf for all I know. But anyhow, a tour of some sort. And he mentioned he wanted me on the bill to tour with him. And you know what? That was Danny Roberts. He was a dreamer. He was a visionary. He had big ideas and big dreams, and that's why I reached out to him. I said, you know, we couldn't do a show together, but maybe Sedition Records can release an album of yours. And who's this? Sedition. Oh, wait, Kurt is talking to me. What's he say? Sweet. Okay. And it's YouTube. You can see this on YouTube. Whatever. So he's Puff is scheduled to join us at 4:00, which is in 27 minutes. No, 50. No, let's see. Okay, it's 7 after 3, and then they start at 4, so it'd be 47 minutes. Okay, give or take a minute. So, where was I? Oh yeah, he wanted me to be on the same tour as him. So, in all due realism. Okay, first of all, let's pretend I just got done with this song. Yep, thank you. Thank you. Now I'm going to bring on Jimmy Lee Boggs. Yeah, that's average. So now we'll just for the fun of it, I'm going to pretend that I'm doing a song, and it'll be just like Iggy Pop warming up the Rolling Stones, I think. Now, the story I know or read, I read a lot about artists through all the years I've been on this planet. And I read that Iggy Pop was warming up the Rolling Stones. Now, Iggy Pop, he was a radical. And, he was quite a handsome man, and he still is, back in, in his 20s, 30s, and he was a radical. Do we have any pictures of Danny Roberts? Not Danny Roberts, Iggy Pop, because Iggy Pop would warm up the Rolling Stones, and this is probably what this will be like. And the crowd would boo, they'd hiss, they'd just be screaming. He'd be totally drowned out because they wanted the Rolling Stones. In this case, they want Danny Roberts. They don't want Jimmy Lee Boggs, but by golly, they got him, by gosh.
It's kind of hard. Take 2. Dose.
Trace. It's pretty darn hot in here. Make sure you notice the Iggy Pop moment. Sorry.
Where the names have been changed. To protect the TLT.
Moving on down the line to see my baby. Moving on down the line to see my girl. Don't you be surprised to see me home so early. Won't you be surprised to see me home so soon? Won't you be surprised when I pull in the drive today? Hey, listen, chief, it's kinda hard to do when you don't know when. Let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a story, a boy and a girl. It's about who fell into each other's arms and created what was quite a mess. With each and every flush, she told me she would be mine someday. So gee, it's kinda hard to do when you don't know when he's coming home. This house is cute and all, but there's a tiny little flaw, she said. You see, this front door isn't only, and the back is nothing but a wall. So you see, this really started today. What could possibly could not finish it off, she said. So gee, it's kinda hard to do when you don't know when. You'll never know. Let's take this little right into the solo thing. I love to do that.
she broke the seventh seal, and now there's gonna be some hand in hand. Ain't it funny how the snake's your friend when all you breathe is desire? It's cheating's kinda hard to do when you don't know it. See, cheating's kinda hard to do when you don't know it.
Take me down. Take me down. Oh. This is Jimmy Lee Boggs for azradio.live, and you guys are just too loud. What do you say about that?
We're too loud because we are too loud. And we like to play a bunch of rock and roll tunes. So we are, I got lost.
What's your name?
Too loud.
What's your name?
Oh, better.
And what's your name?
My name is Joey Romano.
Okay, and your name?
I'm Andrew Horowitz.
And your name?
I'm Reno Locke.
And you are too loud on azradio.live.
The station that informs the uninformed.
Okay. You know, one thing you learn in this, on the visual, is that to carry chapstick with you. And I carry chapstick with me all the time, because nothing's worse than being on what this is and going licking the lips. It's just a weird thing. Have you ever seen a newscaster lick their lips while on camera? Neither have I. But maybe they will. Just say, well, today's weather, we have highs of 35 degrees. It's Alaska, of course, and of course it's normally 0 degrees, but you know how that is. The glacier, we won't go that route, but you never see them lick their lips. Silly. That's not how I lick my lips. I lick my lips like this. Whatever, because they get dry, but I carry this, so I don't have to be doing that. Chapstick. That was a little soliloquy. Okay. Obviously, as you can hear, that's the general reaction of Jimmy B. Logs performing live, and then the crowd go, and the MC, which is, they give the guy in the corporate lounge the mic. They say, we got to do something to stir it up after that. Here, give this guy a mic that's in the corporate lounge, which is the ultra deluxe one that he paid $1.50 for 2 tickets, courtesy of Daniel Roberts, which offered everybody a chance to see him live at the Footprint Center for $5. It's sold out. 100,000 people are there, and they give this guy the mic. Okay. First of all, I'd like to thank Danny Roberts for allowing us to be in this lounge corporate. I wish there were windows, but I can hear it. I can hear the people cheering. Eunice, has he played your favorite song yet? No, he hasn't. I'm waiting for Danny Roberts to play his favorite hit. It sounds like a iHeart Radio sort of thing. I haven't heard my favorite hit, which is called Ain't No UFO Gonna Outrun My Diesel. Is he going to play that? Well, maybe if we talk in this microphone to the cheering throngs of crowds at the Madonna concert wearing thongs, that'll play Ain't No UFO Outrun My Diesel.
Well, I'm a hard-working, road-running truck driver. Yeah, and I travel all over this here country. Just the other day, I was down in the old truck stop, talk over a few things. This here boy come up to me and said, "Do you believe in truck driving women?" I said, "No." He said, "What about flying saucers?" I said, "Yeah, I believe in them." He said, "Why?" And I said, "Well, I'll tell you. I was driving down this windy, dusty turnpike the other day, and here's what happened. Well, I was driving down this windy, dusty turnpike. Well, I was just an hour from making up my time. From out of the sky, there come this flying saucer. Well, I swear he nearly caused me to go blind. Well, he pulled right up alongside of my big old diesel. He was a little green man with a smile on his little green face. He said something to me in a tongue I didn't understand. But I knew one thing, well, he looked like he wanted a race. Well, there ain't no UFO gonna catch my diesel. And I don't care if it came from outer space. There ain't no UFO gonna catch my diesel. 'Cause there ain't no machine around that's gonna take its place. Well, I put my foot right down, you know, we started rolling. We were neck and neck for about 10 miles or so. But I guess his rig couldn't hold up to my trucking. When I looked around, you know, I left him in a cloud of smoke. Well, there ain't no UFO gonna catch my diesel. And I don't care if it came from outer space. Yeah, there ain't no UFO gonna catch my diesel. 'Cause there ain't no machine around that's gonna take its place. You can believe my story if you want to. Or you can shake your thing and say I told a lie. Or you can climb up here and you can ride on down the highway. 'Cause that little green man is waiting on the borderline.
This was a big hit in England. Danny Roberts got worldwide airplay.
Let me have my CD. Let me talk to that little green man. Come on,
Actually,
give
I
me
don't
my
like
CD.
that. I just go like this. It's
I
Jobson.
can't understand. Break one, man. You want to channel, good buddy? I told you. There ain't no UFO gonna catch my diesel. Well, I don't care if it came from outer space. Yeah, there ain't no UFO gonna catch my diesel. 'Cause there ain't no machine around that's gonna take its place. There ain't no UFO.
Crowd's going nuts over that one. They're going, I heard that in England when I was out there. Yeah, that was played. Paul McCartney introduced it on Channel 2 in England. Or was it Channel 4? I don't know. We're not going to go to Monty Python. But they're cheering relentlessly and opiously for the Danny Roberts. Ladies and gentlemen, the Danny Roberts. Yeah, he's taking his bows. Now, this is a live concert at the... Okay, can we cut the music? We cut the applause. They're just drowning everything else out. Okay, click the button. Yeah, okay. Now we're taking a break because obviously in that environment, it just is overpowering to hear the throngs of 100,000 people cheering on the Danny Roberts. And on the Danny Roberts album that we released, I used footage from The Wizard of Oz, which was the iconic picture of the what do you call that guy? The wizard. They pulled back the curtain and there's the wizard, and there's Dorothy, the Tin Man, the lion guy, Cowardly Lion. They call the Wizard of Oz characters. Who else is in there? That's about it. And then you'll see his album. It says, "Ladies and gentlemen, the Danny Roberts," because I wanted I wanted the world to learn that there's several other Danny Roberts out there, but this is the Danny Roberts. Except no substitute.
When I get home, I'm all alone, just me and a bottle of whiskey. Got a red tattoo, a dog named Sue, the only one there to miss me. I roll a bone to get me stoned, I need it for my head. Got me thinking all my drinking just might wind up dead. Yeah, feeling good, just got so out of hand. Yeah, I know I should, but I'm your greatest fan. Need whiskey, weed, and women.
Second verse. Oh, do we have cheering yet?
When I wake up, I drink a cup, a little hair of the dog that bit me. Hope I broke down the license plate of that big old truck that hit me. I'll roll a bone to get me stoned, I need it for my head. Got me thinking all my drinking just might wind up dead. Yeah, feeling good, just got so out of hand. I know it did. Yeah, and I know I should, but I'm your greatest fan. Need whiskey, weed, and women. Shameless life of mine, trouble it gets me in. I say go, she say no, I'm right back where I've been. It's whiskey, weed, and women. Yeah, feeling good, just got so out of hand. I know it did, yeah, and I know I should. You just don't understand. Need whiskey, weed, and women. Whiskey, weed, and women.
Wow.
Yeah, whiskey, weed, and women. Oh, whiskey,
It's a crowd favorite.
weed, and women.
Wow, that brings out that actually, people are on their feet at this point because it's standing room only. You know, how else are they going to get 100,000 people in the Footprint Center? My gosh, 100,000 standing room only. But it's time to slow it down. And he goes, "I'd like to slow it down now." And you know, he was one of few words, and that's basically all he would say.
You came out with that red dress on. You had it going on. You stood out in the crowd. You knew what you were doing. You were beautiful, yet you were blue. Stepping out into the night, into my life, and into the spotlight. Does your lover know where you go with that red dress on? Does he even see it? If you were giving out one night nightstands, I stand in line and give you what you needed. All I want is to be first in line, break some bread and spend some time with you. And one day you will find someone, some lonely heart will come undone, and you, with that red dress on, la-di-da, la-di-da, la-di-da. Down, and I'll play the clown. I'll make you laugh and bang. We'll dance and make romance, and when they dim the lights, I'll turn you on again. All I want is to be first in line, break some bread and spend some time with you. And one day you will find someone, some lonely heart will come undone, and you, with that red dress on, la-di-da, la-di-da, la-di-da.
Once again, they're mesmerized by the beautiful song, but they finally wake up and go, "That was amazing!" Okay, but we're not ready for that song yet. Now this, thank you. My name is Jimmy Lee Boggs, and I just want to tell you about Danny Roberts. Yes, thank you. You're in the front row. Could you do that again? Okay, on this album that Sedition Records released, it's a 15-track album, has voices, whiskey reading, women, one night stand, both hands on the wheel, perfect, ain't no UFO gonna catch my deal, city lights, nasty bad boy, barroom women, devil in the bottle, time on my hands, save me sugar man, lonely heart, good old days, and by golly, the good old days is what he lived. Every day, Danny Roberts, every person you met, you were having a good old day with Danny Roberts, because that's how he lived. He lived life like life was nothing but just good.
Back in the days when times were good, you'd meet old friends in the neighborhood, friends till the end, that's what they say. Back in the good old days, sometimes the past is hard to find, with nothing but the future on your mind. Those old timers say they really had it made back in the good old days. Close your eyes and you can make believe the past will come to life and you will see. $1 short and a day behind, there you are, you're back in time. Just let your mind roam free. You may see yourself out hanging around that old gang you knew in your hometown. That will make you say you really
loves musicianship.
Back in the days when times were good, you'd meet old friends in the neighborhood. Friends till the end, that's what they say. Back in the good old days. So now you know there's nothing you can lose. If you go back in time, it's all good news. The future's here to stay. The best is on the way, and these are the good old days. These are the good old days.
Ladies and gentlemen, Danny Roberts, we're going to take a short intermission, but we're just going to bring out this one person called Benny G. Logs, introduced by the guy in the upper corporate lounge area. Yes, is this working? How do you do a microphone without ruining a condenser mic? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yes. Thank you, Danny Roberts, for giving us these special corporate seats in upper wherever we're at. There's no windows, but we can hear everything. For $1.58, me and Eunice were able to see, well, actually hear this great show, and thank you for these wonderful seats. And right now I've had 72 Shirley Temples, and let me tell you, the first is as good as the last. That's ridiculous. Oh, and now here's Benny G. Logs. Okay, thank you. All right. Let me say a few things about well, you know, family. I've had some podcasts where I've had people introduce themselves into my life, which it ranges everywhere from SZA to, I don't know if I've ever met SZA yet. I think I know if I met her. I remember meeting Camila Cabella, and you would always remember meeting her, and thank goodness I'm married because I'm happy. I'd be miserable if I wasn't married. So I have to say that. But family, on the other hand, as you know, I was introduced to some people. This person is very interesting because he may be listening now. Let's hear what he's saying. Okay, unmute.
Have left in America is moving overseas because of DEI requirements in Biden's legislation. For example, I guess it mandated in one case a quota for female construction workers and on-care childcare.
Mm-hmm. And honestly, I don't think females should have constructive surgery. Thank you. Oh, we need the cheering now. Get the cheering going. Cheering at this point. Can we have booze? No, that would be for me. But I just have to throw in a joke every now and then. Okay, back to... Now, if you look, you know, I live in a world where I never know what to believe. For instance, I thought that P. Diddy... That's another R. Kelly situation. I don't want to get into that because he's innocent, and it's just the system getting somebody that's really rich and they're all pissed off about it. I think we can all relate to that. Anyhow, back to this.
Those female construction workers. What's going on, you know, with the CHIPS Act? Break it down, and this seems like, you know, another disaster looming.
Yeah, and it gets to the point that DEI is literally killing America. So why do we have the CHIPS Act? We have the CHIPS Act because of geopolitical risks with China. There are risks that China could annex Taiwan by 2027. And
speaking of the Annex, I played at the Annex 2 in Albuquerque, New Mexico with a band called Demir. Yeah, okay.
Taiwan is where over 90% of the most advanced semiconductors are made. So there's this...
A semiconductor, that would be somebody that never got that diploma to actually lead the Boston Pops. Did Leonard Bernstein graduate? Okay, now I'm curious. Did Leonard Bernstein graduate from whatever he was to become leader of the Boston Pops? Leonard Bernstein, American composer. Leonard Bernstein. He was not, what was the term that was semi-composer or something? Leonard Bernstein was a complete composer. He was an American conductor, composer, pianist, music educator, author, and humanitarian. Considered to be the most important, well, my gosh, I gotta click on Wikipedia to finish that. Most important conductors of his time. We're not talking semiconductors, we're talking Leonard Bernstein. Or is it Bernstein? Probably Bernstein, I would think. Maybe Bernstein. Okay, back to what we were talking about. Okay, thank you. Sorry about that, guys.
Need to onshore manufacturing of semiconductors to the
Like I said, Leonard Bernstein. Is it Bernstein or Bernstein? Okay, now I gotta check. Oh wait, Bernstein. Bernstein is a complete and total composer. That sounds funny with me saying that, poser. But I'm the poser, Louis Bernstein, which is his born name. That was his name he was born with, and he changed it to Leonard, I guess. When he was born. Oh, his father's name was Louis Bernstein. He was born in 1918. Well, let's hear. No, that was Louis Bernstein, and he changed his name to Leonard. I'd have to read Wikipedia to figure out why he did that. Louis or Leonard, whatever. I know him as Leonard Bernstein. Previously, Steen, because he led the Boston Pops, and also John. Wait, what's that guy? John Williams. Did he lead the Boston Pops? We gotta check now. John Williams. John Williams. Boston Pops. Yes, he did something with the Boston Pops. Let's see here. Boston Pops Symphony Orchestra. Yes, he was part of that experience too. The awe and excitement of, well, I don't know what it is. So, black and white photo of John Williams passing the Keith Lockhart to the symphony. Yeah, I read the newspaper, and he was part of the Boston Pops. Leonard Bernstein. They are conductors, by golly. We're not talking anything in that.
The United States. So Congress approved a $280 billion act to help do that.
Little manufacturing we have left in America is moving overseas because of DEI requirements in Biden's legislation. For example,
well, obviously, Doug Ducey found a way around that because we now have the biggest semiconductor plant in all of the world here in Arizona. Thank you. Next, we have Facebook. Now, Danny Roberts was Facebook was his preferred choice of media, and his last posting was July 8th, 2023, and his last, let's what's more interesting? I think it would be Messenger. And can I get Messenger on my, well, I'll have to read it from my phone apparently. Messenger, because I corresponded with him about 2 weeks before. I got to get Messenger because we got to play his last message to me, which was, how do I get Messenger on this thing? Messenger. Okay, I got to go to Finder and go to Messenger. There it is. And okay, I don't see it. So, oh, there it is. Okay, Messenger. We will go to Jimmy Powers. I sent a link to Jimmy Powers. If he clicks on the link, he'll be right here with us. But Danny Roberts is right. Okay, let's get him up on the Messenger screen so you can see it. Danny Roberts, DANNYROBERTS. I write the Danny Roberts, but he never legally changed it to that moniker. All right, which one did I converse with him on? Wasn't that one? Oh, of course it takes over the top. Where's Danny Roberts? Oh, there it is. Okay. Danny Roberts would always correspond with me. He's so neat. He kept me plugged into what was interesting about the music world. Okay, let's look at this guy. This is somebody singing this song. Okay.
Georgia, Georgia.
He sent me this February 13th, 2024. Listen to this. Okay, that was Danny Roberts sending me that February 13th, let's see, a month and a half ago. Gosh darn. And I said, he said to me at that time on February 20th, I'll call, well, let's not clap about that. I'll call you in a couple of days and we can talk about the podcast you mentioned. Never did one, so he's looking forward to that experience. And I replied to him in his language, sounds like a plan, Stan. You're the bee's knees, Mr. Roberts, and I look forward to promoting your music for you. Casey Kasem style. Now, here's what's really interesting was this final message he sent me. And it was of Toby Keith, I believe it was. Toby's last TV performance. Rest in peace, buddy. And I asked him, I saw it. I saw this actual recording before, and I was wondering if he witnessed this performance in person. And he saw it. I saw it. He had a great respect for this guy. And he saw it on television, but he sent me this because it meant a lot to him. And I was just curious if he's sitting in the front row for this show.
Don't let the old man in. I want to live me some more. Can't leave it up to him. He's knocking on my door. I knew all of my life that someday it would end. Get up and go outside. Don't let the old man in. Yeah, many moons I have lived. My body's weathered and worn. Just ask yourself, how old would you be if you didn't know the day you were born? Try to love on your wife and stay close to your friend. Toast each sundown with wine. Don't let the old man in. Yeah, many moons I have lived. My body's weathered and worn. Ask yourself, how old would you be if you didn't know the day you were born? When he rides up on his horse and you feel that cold, bitter wind, look out your window and smile. Don't let the old man in. Look out your window and smile. But don't let the old man in.
That was so neat. And Mr. Roberts sent me that on what day? Let's see. February 23rd. It is now March 27th. My last message was him. I just sent you the link via email for a future live video or YouTube podcast, which is this. Did you receive? This was March 20th and no answer. So and this is his page where everybody's giving him memory. Oh no, where were they giving him his accolades? I think we've seen all the postings. This is him when he would actually go to the record stores, and he had a full growth beard then. Danny Roberts. He would go to each radio station and with his 45s and ask them to play his music. He was on the Grand Ole Opry at one point. Amazing. And he was a true artist because he played music to the very day. And let's play his song that he released recently. because he has some new music, and I just want to get to that. I'm obviously emceeing him still. So let me see what he released that was new recently. Let me see here. Okay, let me find. Okay, it says here his latest song is this. Let's find out what it is. You know, that's stupid. I don't think that's his latest song. Let me find out what his latest song is. Because there's more than one Daniel Roberts. Okay, this I know is one of his last songs. Oh no, that's not it. Okay, let's go to a different page. Let's go to. Okay, I don't normally do this, but I'm going to go to Apple Music because it really. And then after this, I've got to get ready for the interviews. So I don't normally use my Apple sources for this, but let's go to Danny Roberts, because that's Apple Music really is on top of things when artists release new music, and that's not Danny Roberts. Let's go to another Danny Roberts. That's Danny Roberts. And his latest song is Jesse's song, One Night Standing, Both Hands in the Air. I thought he had new music besides that. I guess not. I guess Voices was his latest release, and Michael Bolenbach, you can correct me on that if that's the case, but let's hear Jesse's song. Why not? Gotta do it now. So let's hear it. Oops.
Out on the coast road, baby. Waves are rolling in, seabirds on the wind, summer on the way. All my troubles fading. There's music in the air, hearts with love to share in Monterey. I'm with you, misty blue, so good to be loving you. I can't believe this feeling. My heart is healing and I see I'm on fire, love, desire, no longer a bird on a wire. I can't believe this feeling. My soul is healing and I'm free. You and me together, the two of us forever, forever and a day.
Something's going on. We're getting ready for the interview, but something's going on. Randy stopped the music. He goes, "Yeah, I got a special friend I'd like to bring out for you to finalize this great concert at the Footprint Center. I'd like to say hi to my two friends that are sitting in the executive lounge for $1.50 each. Actually, for both of them, $1.50. You all paid $5 for your ticket to fill this entire stadium of Footprint Center, standing room only, of $100,000. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce you to another person where Mark Twain got it right the first time too, and this is Jerry Lee Lewis. He's taking over the show. Jerry Lee Lewis. Wow. Because it's up there. this again.
Mama, don't treat me wrong. I'ma love you daddy all night long, all right. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, all right. Whoa, she's a woman with a diamond. She knows how to shake that thing, all right.
Wow, look at his hands.
Take your palm on us, then you gotta send you back to Arkansas. Honey, you don't do right. You just don't do right. You can't do right. Yeah, baby, what I see. Honey, what I see. Ooh, what did Jerry Lee say? Honey, what I see. Honey, what I see. Honey, what I see. Go down every day. I wanna know. Honey, I wanna know. I wanna know, baby. I wanna know. I wanna know. Oh, baby, what I say, what I say, what I say, what I say. Thirsty.
Wow, they love that. And we're getting time for the interview, so I got to get ready. No, let's listen to it. Why not?
All right, come on over, baby. Whole lot of shaking going on. Come on over, baby. No, you can't go wrong. Honey, I ain't faking. I got a whole lot of shaking going on. Oh, let me go now. Easy now, shake it. Ooh, shake it, baby. You can shake it one time for me. Really, really, make it come over, baby. Got a whole lot of shaking going on. Let's go one time. Hey!
Jerry Lee Lewis, Danny Roberts, Jimmy Boggs actually emceed it. There's Ed Sullivan. This is one case where you actually saw Jerry Lee Lewis from the waist down too. Okay, thank you. All right, that is a concert with Danny Roberts, and everybody's going crazy still because they want an encore, but they can't because I got to go to Riverside FM. Let me just go to that source here. Thank you, thank you. And that was Danny Roberts. He has left the building. Okay. We're 86 minutes into this special Danny Roberts tribute. And now we're waiting on indicators that Puff and Steve Gauthier will join this contest. I've never done this part of the show before, where I've got it on the Riverside FM screen because I've never had guests on the show that I was aware of. As I explained earlier, I had no clue. I thought what was going on, and I still don't, to be honest. I still don't, but I just keep plugging away and going forward and trying to do what I do. What am I saying? That's a Danny Roberts tribute. So I'm going to text Puff, say, are you ready? Hi, Puff. Hello. Hello, Puff. Puff. And are you ready? Okay. Now, Steve Gauthier, as far as I know, this may be a project, just getting them onto this session, because this will be the first time I've ever done a guest on the show. And I don't even know, I think they'll appear in the middle of the screen or something, and their face will be on the screen, and we're going to have a meeting about Sedition Records and the Sonic Union album. We'll talk about what versions they would like on the album. I will ask them, why don't you want my keyboard work? But that's, I'll leave that in the background. But that's regardless. We're waiting for them. Hello, Puff, are you ready? Okay. No answer yet. But they know at 4 p.m. Mountain Time, 7 p.m. Florida and Michigan time. It took us a while to figure out that they were ahead of us and we were behind them. Actually, wait, we're ahead of them, and they're 3 hours ahead of us. Yes, no, they're three. Okay, it's going to be 7 o'clock in Michigan and Florida when they call. That we figured out. You know how confusing it is to work with people in different time zones. Wouldn't it be interesting if everyone had just one time zone, and you could tell what part of the world they lived in by their time zone, what time it was? For instance, in China, or let's take a less threatening country, and let's say South Dakota. Let's say, what time is it? Oh, hi, where are you from? South Dakota. What time is it there? It's the 11th hour. No, I mean, that's way past our bedtime. No, let's take a different example. Say they're in Uruguay. Uruguay is a good sounding type country, Uruguay. And you call Uruguay and say, what time is it there? I guess they still do that. Yeah, what time is it in Uruguay? I don't know. It's probably 3 in the morning or something. So I guess you can tell in different parts of the world where they're at by the time it is. Okay, that may not be a good idea. Have everyone on the same time zone where it's 7 o'clock here and then it would be 7 o'clock in Uruguay. But it would be 7 at night, which is in Michigan and Michigan and Florida, and we're at 4 o'clock. But we would be at 7 o'clock too, because we'd be on the same hour. But it would be 7 o'clock here, and we'd have maybe 4 hours of daylight still, maybe 5, and it's already dark in Michigan and Florida. And in Uruguay, they're just waking up at 7 p.m. That's just an example of what one time zone will do for everybody. Okay, it's 4 o'clock. Now it's Puff. Oh, yeah, no answer from Puff yet. Hello, Puff, are you ready? Yeah, I am. What do I need to do? Okay, that's why I did this a little early, so we could coach them onto the visual here. What do I need to do? Okay, don't act like I need to. Act like I'm talking to an adult. Just click on the app to join. I sent you an email yesterday. Wait, Y-E-S-T, yesterday. Okay, yeah, what do I need to do? I should ask him, is he going to be talking on his phone or is he going to be at a computer? Are you on your phone? I have to burp. I always do this because it's worldwide accepted to go like that when you burp. And then you go, So, are you on your phone? Are you on your way? No, are you on your phone? It said way, you know. Okay, are you on your phone or computer? Okay, now they may be in the waiting area, so can I invite him again? Okay, let's invite him again. Let's just see what we can do on that. Send invite. Okay, please enter a valid email address. I'm not going to say it out loud because he'd be upset. PUFFROCKS @gmail.com. Okay, send it. I sent it once and it wouldn't let me send it again, so let's try. Send invite. Yeah, you've already invited Puff to the session. Okay, so let's copy the link, and send it again to Puff. And that's my love. Okay, Puff. Okay, where's Puff? Oh, there it is. Click on that, and I'm just gonna paste it there and send it again. That's the updated. I updated to the pro version of Riverside FM, which means I can accept calls on this podcast. So let's see if that actually is the case. So, where's my waiting room on this? There's a waiting room and I can't find it. I'm sure that when they join, it'll appear. It's like a Zoom call, phone or computer, and I'll just ask that question because you're able to actually join the show on on your phone with the Riverside FM. I reached out to Joey Kramer, and he's having surgery too because he's at the car wash next to us, and he said he's going to be indisposed for a couple weeks. But I'd love to have the Joey Kramer of Aerosmith on the show because let's face it, the Toxic Twins get all the press, and poor what's the guy, Tom Hamilton, Brad, I'm 60, what can I say? Brad, the guitarist, and Joey Kramer is a drummer, okay, and the drummer, regardless, they don't get much press, so I reached out to Joey Kramer, who's at the car wash. I said, you want to be on my show? So you can do that on the cell phone while, matter of fact, let me get the Riverside FM app. I should have it. Yes, I do. And I should walk them through this. I'm logging onto it now. Okay. Redirecting to the Riverside. Maybe I can get on this. Join studio as guest. Yeah. I'll join the studio as a guest so you can see my face. Just hit OK there and join the studio as guest. Riverside would like to paste from MacBook Pro. Do you want to allow this? I don't know. Allow the paste. Why not? Connecting you to the studio. That's what Profs is going to look like. Your name? Okay. Let's type in Bimmy. G-E logs. Okay. Oops. 2 G's. No, let's put 2 G's there. Logs. Okay. Oops. Okay. I hit CD there. Okay. Bimmy G logs. That's what it looks like. You type in Bimmy G logs there, or your name. And I don't know what I got there. It's announcing what I'm saying. So let's just do the done thing. Before you record, I'm ready. Am I recording? Okay, I'm ready. Rotate, whatever, landscape. I guess I'm BMG logs with your name. Join. So I'm now joining. It's as simple as this on your cell phone if it works. So this will give me an idea of what it looks like. The host is waiting to let you in. Okay, where's the host area? Host area. Oh, Puff is in the lobby. Lemon. Yes. I hit the green checkbox. Hey,
there we go.
Who are you? I was just feigning the fact that I didn't know who you were. Did you have any trouble with this? Were you waiting a while? Oh, it says waiting for the host to let you in.
Does it still say that on your end?
No, it's on my phone because I tried to do what you were doing, and that's log on to the show or this podcast. Oh wait, live. Oh no, that's nothing. Okay, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. Yourself?
Good. The sound quality is awesome.
Good.
Hey, did you watch any of the YouTube podcasts? Did you see Jerry Lee Lewis and Dan Roberts together on stage finally for the first time? Oh, I played a Danny Roberts. You can watch the YouTube thing later. I'm going to turn this into a podcast. Okay, keep it going fast, Jim. Fast. Is Steve Gauthier there? Wait, I guess he'd be in the waiting room, but he's not.
Hopefully he's in the lobby.
Okay, he's not. Live clap. Oh, actually, this is live captions, so they can read this if they can't understand what we're saying. All right, we'll start the meeting. I'm really thrilled. I hope to get Sonic Union. Let me bring up some, if I'm able. I don't think I'm able because it would incorporate. Maybe I can. Okay, let me try this. I'm going to bring up what I actually utilize for. Oh, I can't do that on Chrome. I have to go to Safari, which I'll show you. TuneCore, which is our distribution company, and I'll just show you what I've got for the Sonic Union album so far. So it's right here. Click on it, and there's login, and okay. Can you see this, Puff? This what I got on my screen now?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
It looks like Draco there with the okay. All right. I've made $17.27. Fortunately, you signed up for the royalty distribution plan, and also I pay $7.99 each month for that, courtesy of them to distribute the royalties. And I get money in analytics here, balance history. Oh, we don't want to look at that because it might show I made money. Yeah, you see it's getting better. And I hate to ask this question because last time I asked Sonia Evelyn this, wasn't able to provide an answer, but are you getting any money from this, Puff?
Not
What
yet.
we're doing? Not yet. Okay. I'm told it takes about a year for the royalties to roll in. And honestly, the reason I'm doing this is for the experience and also to make money at the same time. But in the meantime, I have to kind of enjoy the experience. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. So this is what I've got for our releases. Let's go to discography. And I don't see anybody in the hallway yet. Select account role. Okay, I don't want to be an accountant. So let's go back to TuneCore and go to the left. Left again. And the discography is there. So here we are. It takes a while for TuneCore. It's kind of slow. All right, this is our Sonic Union release. I don't know if you can see this, but this is the next one. Did you see the visual I got for the album? It's okay. Can I click? Okay, TuneCore, as you can see, takes its time. It's a very slow site, but it's good because it's distributed all of our music so far. But this is what I've got for Sonic Union, the visual. I thought it was really cool. What was your thoughts on the Sonic Union album?
Hello?
Hello? Oh,
Very
wait,
cool.
we get someone. Got to go back to, which is, okay, I got to not make that full screen. And we have somebody there. No, we don't. Did you say hello? Wait,
No,
with people in the hallway.
Very cool.
So you like the album cover?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go with that. Now, the order of the songs are the order of the songs are as you specified. Now, I've got to ask, can you send me? I looked for all the original recordings with just guitar, bass, and drums, 2 guitars, bass, and drums with vocals and guest artists. I can't find the original songs you sent me for the album. I looked and looked and looked. They're not on my computer any longer, and we lost our audio processing. So let me get that going again. Pro Tools does that, so I'll restart the show again. I have to keep on top of a lot of technical things on this. Okay, we're starting again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're going again. So it's what I'm saying is that, can you send me the songs again?
You need
I
the
hate
wave.
to do that.
Do you need the wave files?
Yes.
Yeah, I can send them all again. Not a problem.
Okay. Because through the course of the weirdness of what we do, I can't find one of the one that you sent me. The only ones I was able to work with were the ones that I put keyboard parts over. And thank you for allowing me to include those on an album whenever I get that out. But Sonic Union is what we're talking about now. But I got to ask, now you want Sonic Union to be guitar driven and reminiscent of your favorite band, and that's Pink Floyd? No, I'm kidding.
One of them.
Really? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
But not the number one.
Well, as I've
Besides
gotten
Sonic
as I've gotten seasoned in my life, I've actually been told I sound like Pink Floyd a lot with some of my newer stuff. So when you hear the song I just recently did, you're going to go, wow, that sounds just like Pink Floyd. That's funny that you brought them up.
I don't even know why I mentioned Pink Floyd. I figured they were like a big gothic band, and I know you like another band, or used to like another band, and you went to many of their concerts, and I like it too, because that one guy has a New York stride things. That song, what was it? He was the original member of Kiss, and his name was
Ace Frehley.
Sorry.
Ace
Frehley, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is he on the Sonic Union album?
In spirit.
Okay, that's good. Now, the question I have is, now the Sonic Union album is going to be guitars and bass and drums, right? Is that clarified? That you're going to send me those tracks that have just guitars, bass, and drums?
Drums, there's some keyboards in there. Not a lot of keyboards, but
it's your keyboard work, and it's excellent.
Well, I am a hack at keyboards. It takes me a long time to do those parts, but we're trying to incorporate into things a little more. So you're going to see more of us sending you opportunities to try to get in there. We like the keyboards.
It's a lot of fun. And you know that song, Can I Trust You With My Life?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what an epic song. Tell me that's not Ozzy Osbourne on that.
It's not. That's
what I wanted you to do. Tell me it wasn't. I think it
was
is.
me singing the leads and Steve singing the backups, and Dave Shipman plays the lead guitar, and it just all came together.
Now, I don't know Dave Shipman. I don't know Steve Gauthier. Is there any sort of connection that I could hear that would spark a memory as to, have I ever met these guys?
You may have met Steve. He's been in when did you leave Northern Michigan? What year?
That was in 1986. I left Gaylord, Michigan, and went out and crashed. No, I had many adventures. We'll say that.
Yeah, those were some wild times. So I became friends with him in probably 88. So the overlap for you and him isn't there. He's been in lots of bands in Northern Michigan, and he's probably one of the better bass players up here. Now, though, he lives down in Florida, and he's texting me, trying to get on.
Oh,
on.
Let me try to get the people here. Get the people going. Oh, let in. Wait. Oh, gee, I see me trying to get in. Bimmy G-Logs. Okay. Is he trying to join us on his phone or his computer?
I am not sure. I'm going to just go to my text real quick.
Okay.
I'll look at it. Hang loose.
Okay. In the meantime, I'll play a Sonic Union song. We'll play the one I mentioned, which was Can I Trust You With My Life? And let's find it. I've got it on the Monster set list for whatever on my Apple computer thing. Okay, let's find that song now, Jimmy. Find the song. I added a lot of songs recently to it, but Can I Trust You With My Life? Of course you can. I'm so agile with this. All right, let's try to find it. Okay, I can type it at the top. There we go.
That was easy.
All right.
Kinda.
Hey, Puff, how's your sound? Can you hear this pretty good?
Yeah, I can hear you great.
That sounds so cool. And you wrote this, right?
Yeah.
it started on. Okay, that's a great song. Okay, I couldn't hear you talking.
Crowd loves us. Screaming.
That is yeah. It's actually I gotta let you in on a secret. It's a pre-recorded recording of a bunch of people cheering here. Listen to this. Hey, believe it or not, yeah, it's I don't know where it's at. But see, I can make them. You know, it's just amazing what you can do with it. Yeah, I have fun with this stuff. So,
here. Keep talking. I can hear you.
Okay. So the logistics. So you like the album cover? The exact order that you specified will be done. The exact versions of the song that you send me will be what I will add to the. You know, notice I always do this when you burp. So sometimes you don't hear it, but sometimes you do. The exact songs you send me are what I'm going to upload to the TuneCore platform that will send it worldwide. I'm hoping for May 1st at this point. It's March, May. I was shooting for April 1st, but it's almost that day today. So, but the contingency is I sent you the.
Sorry to interrupt you. Can you send Steve the link you just sent me?
Yes.
Send it to him real quick.
Yep. I'll do that right now. And I've got to navigate this.
He's trying to get on and he doesn't.
Oh, yep. Now I've got to figure out how to do that. Okay. Live stream.
Didn't mean to interrupt.
No, that's okay. I appreciate that actually. How do we? Okay, I remember how to. I go over here. Oh no, where do I go? See, this is why I thought I'd do this advanced. Let's try advanced. No, live stream. Do we invite? No, that's okay. Recording? No. Brand? No. How about general? Okay. No. Okay. See why I practice so I can get through this? All right. Let's try over here, which is that. No, that was the same thing. So let's go to invite. Oh, that's always a good button. So invite. So I'll share the link with them and go to Messenger and he's on the same email or text that we were together on to inform him of this event. Okay, just send it to him with the group text that we spoke to this about this show about.
Yeah.
And it's not delivered. Okay, for some reason it's not going to him. Can I send it to you and you send it to him?
Yeah, here, let me.
Sorry about that. So I'm going to now the site that I know works. For some reason I send it to
You sent it to me already, I think.
Yeah, I just thought I'd send it again. I'm just that kind of guy. I'll just keep throwing it at you until it works, I guess. I mean, I'm not. It's a Sonic Union Danny Roberts tribute. But it's kind of fun. Oh,
how do I forward that? Hustle, guys, to have technical issues.
I know.
I'll do that. So, do you have?
I think I know how. You right click it on that, and then you click on forward, and then it'll forward it to anybody under a new message. So right click on the Riverside FM, Sedition Record Studios, Riverside FM, and then you forward it to him. Actually, I could forward it to him. What's his? What did you want to give me his phone number? Or I've got it here.
Yeah, hang on.
I can get it here.
Here we go.
231-331.
Info. His number is, you ready?
Okay, yep, I don't have it. Okay, ready.
231-330-9437.
Okay, see if this works.
Yeah, mine aren't. I just sent him something and it didn't go through too, so it's almost like he's in Florida. You know how they are down there.
Well, Disneyland's there. Yeah, I'm a friendlier, gentler podcaster. So I try to leave politics out of things unless it's subtle, humorous anecdotes of humor. But I have, let's just say it. Did you know that Donald J. Trump may be my father?
Really?
Yeah. And I'm related to Tiffany and Donald Trump Jr. and Eric Trump and Barron and everybody. Is that weird as all heck?
So you're all...
You should listen to my earlier podcast because he actually pretended he was in Phoenix. I was going to get him some fuel. Good band, by the way. But anyhow, is that weird? Anyhow, I didn't mean to go on to that caveat, but what were we talking about that brought me to that?
Disneyland.
Yeah, Disneyland. But I don't know why I mentioned. Oh yeah, kinder, gentler. You were right. The foray into the bad feelings of talking about politics just ruins everything. If I had my way, I would just do this all the time, having fun, just talking to artists and promoting music. And especially when you find out that he may be your father, doesn't that sort of change everything?
And politics are just in our face so much more than they used to be. Maybe it's because we're older. I don't know. I know my mom and dad rarely talked about them with their friends. Never did they talk about them. They talked about life and the kids and sports and whatever, and music. And my mom and dad had a fantastic music catalog of albums, and it was just always fun. It was not trying to point fingers and change the subject. Go play the song War. That's my that's my take on the whole thing.
Yep. And let me get your version of War because it is so cool because it is drudging and yet very ominous yet powerful at the same time. It's a great arrangement. And let me make sure I got the correct arrangement because you sent me we have two versions out. One's more of a Muzak type version with piano in it. The other version is more rockin'. Now, I'm not cutting your song down. I'm just cutting down my playing of piano playing because yours is more of a rockin' driving version of that. And I hope I didn't remove it from my playlist because I was updating my playlist, WAR. Oh, gosh, there are a lot of songs with the word war in it, darn it. I'll find it.
I can only
WAR.
Email quick.
Doggone it. Okay, it's when you clean up, maybe it's shopping at Costco. No, I didn't add it to that. I know it's under Sedition Record Classics. I made a song list for that, and War is listed under there. Here, no, that's all. Wait, doggone it. Didn't I include War in that? Let me see here. That's your. Okay, I'm going to go to Finder and find it that way because I know I've got the song still. I'm hoping I do. WAR. Okay, go to iCloud. We work on iCloud. I have no memory on my computer, so it kind of throws a wrench. So it makes things a little goofy. WAR and iCloud Drive. They want more. Okay, I've got. Okay, this is the one I think it is. It's 16. No, that's the one I added to. Okay, so they want War. Let's see what this version is. Okay, it's got it downloaded apparently. iCloud is fun. Okay, here it is. They want War. Okay. Can we suffer through this version right now?
We can.
Okay, and then I'll look for yours. Oh, no, that was a, okay. Let me find the one that's going to be on the album. So maybe I've got different.
I'm going to text it. Can I text it to you?
Yeah, why not?
Let me get a little.
Because that's why I'm asking for all these songs again, because I had them and they're gone. But the cloud is, what makes me a kinder, gentler person? Knowing there's somebody bigger over everything. Even Donald J. Trump, even President Joe Biden, even
you're so
everybody.
Right.
Yep. Even Putin, even Xi, even the leader of.
We are nothing.
Yeah. We're working within. Yeah. And trying to survive, actually. Survive. Let's face it, they got a lot worse in other parts of the world, but we're still trying to make it in this world and put food on the table, blah, blah, blah. Some people have different levels of trying to survive. And I've been at many of those levels. Like I remember ramen noodles real well. I don't know if you do.
I do. I do.
the mainstay. I would purchase like 5 or 6 packets, and that would be my meal for the week. Sprinkle the salt on top, you know. Anyhow, we're lucky we're in America right now. Either way, because there's always something bigger above everything. But anyhow, let me try to find the war song.
So I just sent you They Want
Ooh,
War.
my wife is calling. Let's see what she's.
And I also sent you Skull Crusher via text and Voodoo via text.
Hello.
Hi, hon.
Can you open the door for me, please?
Can I what? Oh, you're at the door. Okay. Oh, yeah, it is time for you to be here. Hey, Puff, I'm going to let my wife into the room. In the meantime, I'm going to play your song that you sent me, which is under here, and I'm going to get it playing. And I'm going to let my wife into the room. It's on Reverb Nation, and it's a song called, let's see if it plays. Is it playing? It disappeared too. Okay, let's go to this one, Reverb Nation. Okay, I click on it and it just goes away. That's weird. Okay, maybe if I click on that. Oh, there we are. Okay, I want to get the song started, and what do you do? I guess we'll go for that. So I let my wife in. Oops, a little loud.
Oh, there's Voodoo.
Yep, I'll be right back. I'm going to let my wife in. And I see Soul Cave. We'll get that next. Now that's going to be on your album too, or this album, Sonic Union, as I see. Is it pronounced Sonic Union?
Sonic Union.
Very good. Well, Puff, you know what? I have to call this to a close. I hate to see that, but my wife's here and she doesn't want to be on camera. So,
Get her
is there
on.
anything?
Tell her to get in there.
Well, hon, you want to join us? You want to join us? Okay. Do you want to? Okay. Let's play. Can I play one more song? Okay. One more song and just a short tidbit of it. And what's that? Skull Crusher. Is this going to be the first song on the album? Skull Crusher?
No, I think, yeah, it is going to be the first song on the album.
Okay. Let's play a short part of this and then I have to wrap this up and close the show. Is that okay with you, sir? And I could take this offline?
Yep, we can. Okay. And then we can do it again with Steve in a week or so, maybe.
That would be great because I'll have more of my more of the songs on the distribution platform that we have, and I'll have more questions at that time. This is Skull Crusher.
Blood does flow to make it here. There should be no emotion. Walhalla's peace is my devotion.
Okay, Puff, I'm gonna wrap this show up. Huh?
You got her.
Okay, and this is what you're gonna hear with this great music. So we're shooting for a May 1st release of Sonic Union with my good friend Puff, Steve Gauthier. Is it Dave Shipman? Okay, what was that?
David Shipman.
David Shipman. Okay, sir, we will see you next time. Thank you for being part of the experiment, and we'll get Steve Gauthier next time. Any closing words?
Keep putting music out.
Huh?
Keep putting music out. Don't ever stop.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Take care, and we'll see you next time, Lord.
All right, you got it.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Okay, bye. I don't know how to make this stop.
I don't know how to hang up either.
Yeah, I don't know how we do that.
That's your little.
Honey, can you get the kids in here to show us how to do this? Okay, there.
Like there are literally no buttons on here to do this.
Do you have a phone book while you're at it? Oh.
I'm just gonna turn it off.
Okay, I'm gonna figure out how to do this too. I go to YouTube and then quit streaming. We'll see you next time. Thank you. This has been a Sedition Records update. Oops. Oh, in the stream. We're out here. In the live stream on YouTube. Okay. Then Pro Tools and Riverside FM. Let's go there.